Now, topic today is what? Color mixture. Color mixture. You'll be wondering why I decided to teach this topic. Now you guys have moved from buttercream to fondant. You have been taught the fondant recipes and how to use it, isn't it? You have tried fondant recipe. Now, what next? How to use this fondant? Now, if you start using this fondant, you discover that along the line you start making use of what? Different colors. And now, how do you make use of these colors? You know, when you did your buttercream, it was just, I just had to tell you, do this color, do this color. Sometimes buttercream, you don't even use any color and it will come out fine. Now, from what is it called? Buttercream, whipped cream. Most times you don't even need what is it called? Color to design it. You can just make it white, put other stuff, accessories, it will come out fine. But when it comes to fondant, you have to make sure that what? You make good use of what? Colors. Now, how do you go about that? You need to know these colors. There are things we call, there are colors we call primary colors. Primary colors. Now, these primary colors are colors that are natural. It's from these natural colors you get other colors. Do you understand what I'm saying? These primary colors now, they give you other colors. No color can give you primary color, but primary colors can give you other colors. How do they give other colors? If you combine them together, they will give you what? Other colors. Now, what are these primary colors? Those are these colors you're seeing right now. So what are the colors you're seeing on the table? We have the yellow, the what? The red, and the what? The blue. Yes, at this point I had to fast forward it and drop a voiceover so that the video can be faster and shorter. You know, the essence of creating this video is to make sure that what my students are used to what? How to mix colors and all that. Do you know you can run out of color one day? You think that you have this color green at your studio, in your workshop, only to find out that what? It's not there. Do you understand? And secondly, how to really give your customer exact color they need. If you look at the prototype they sent to you on through the phone, you look at it very well, you zoom, and if you are in your shop, you will mix. Most of those colors they sell in the market are the basic colors, so they don't really start making shades of this, shade of that. Is when you buy, you go and get it yourself, you mix and get. You understand now? So actually we are mixing the different colors, which is the normal yellow, the normal red, and the normal blue, which are the primary colors. Like we said before, these colors are natural. You mix them to get what? The secondary colors. And this what is it called? These secondary colors, you still mix them further to do what? To get a tertiary color, which is the last one you're going to see on this video. Don't rush to skip, don't rush to scroll. It's a very important topic. Why we carry our students like this is what? From the grassroots, you get the main details of this whole thing. You don't jump into fondant, you start mixing fondant, and at the end, after learning the whole process, the skill, then a customer gives you a job that is somehow, your brain should tell you what to do. Your brain should tell you, this is this color, this is how I can get this color, and with that it makes you a professional. It shows that yes, you are now qualified, you are now skilled. Are you getting it? You are asked to know the human being. What's the color of the human skin? It's by mixing these colors you get it. Now, so at this point we are trying to talk about the shades of blue. Do you understand? We have the sky blue, the royal blue, the navy blue. Unlike the shot I'm putting on here, it looks like a black, but it's not black. I'm trying to differentiate that black from the navy blue shirt I'm putting on. Are you understanding now? So how do you get it? You get your sky blue by making your royal blue lighter. How do you get a sky blue? Getting using your skewer, just dip it into blue, stain a plain fondant, without any color, stain it little blue, you will get a sky blue. Do you understand? Then if you put more of blue, you get a royal blue. Then if you this royal blue, if you add a little tint of black, if you darken it with just a drop, use your skewer, dip it into you. When mixing color, please don't turn the cup of that color onto your fondant. Use your skewer, be dipping and be putting. If you look at that place, you see we were using a skewer to dip and apply. That is the proper way to do that. This is applicable to every other color. Do you understand? I was trying to explain to them black and white, if really is a color or not. Actually, black and white, they are not color, because you can't place them under primary colors and you can't place them under secondary colors. So they are basically what? A state of being. Yes. When you say something is white, it means that what? No color have stained it. If any color stain it, that thing is no more white, it becomes blue, just like tie and dye. Do you understand? So white means an absence of what? Color, while black means presence of all the colors. So when you have red in something, blue, yellow, pink, everything mixed, it doesn't look like pink, it doesn't look like red, it's black. If you doubt it, mix all the colors you know in this life, join them all of them together, you'll be getting a black color. You will be getting a black, not even a black color, sorry. You will get black, which means what? No color can be identified there. You can't identify that this is red, you can't identify that this is blue, you can't identify that this is yellow. So for that of white, plain. Do you understand? So we went further to explain red, shades of red, the lighter red, normal red, the wine ox blood, which the market people normally everybody call it wine red, it's called ox blood. You understand? Later we moved on to the yellow, the banana yellow, the egg yellow, and all that. Those are shades. There are so many shades. I was just giving them the basic. Now I have a color chart whenever I teach this set of beginners. This is a new set of beginners, so I'm really guiding them on this from scratch. So I do give them color charts from which they can identify colors. Do you understand? So is a basic class. Most people just come in and register and want to jump into touching fondant, covering of cake, doing this, doing that. My day doesn't. That is not how to learn. That is not how to learn. You learn gradually. You learn with details. That is why we teach you in Suzzy-Mason, we teach you in details. If you go through our first class, which is what? The measuring tools. We even when you come for training, we introduce you. We try to let you know this thing you are trying to learn. That is the first part. We will describe the confectionery for you. Then if you now decide that yes, I've understood what you're saying, that is what I want, then we will now start teaching. We start with measuring tools and all that. We'll take you from grassroots. Do you understand? This topic you see is a very vital topic which nobody takes it serious until you start making mistakes. Are you understanding now? We are now going to proper what is it called? Mixing, getting the secondary colors by mixing two primary colors. You get your secondary colors by mixing what? Two primary colors. It's either you mix what? A red to blue, or a red to yellow, or yellow to red. Are you understanding? So you interswitch it for you to really get what you want. Now if you watch very closely, you will see that we are rationing this quantity. Now this first purple is very dark because the same quantity of blue and the same quantity of red was used. Now this time around, we used a larger quantity of red and a smaller quantity of what? Blue, to get this second one. Now this third one, we are going to use, yes, look at the third one. They have used what? A larger quantity of blue and a small red. That's to tell you what, in color mixing or in color mixture, make sure you take a close observation about what the quantity of the two colors you're adding. If both of them are added at the same proportion, it will give you a different product. If one is bigger than the other, a different product. If the left one is bigger than the right one, a different outcome. If the right one is bigger than the left one, a different outcome. That is why we have these shades of purple. You have the first one, which is the normal purple, the center one looking like mauve, and the darker one. So the same is applicable to what? We have to try it for that of orange. You have a lighter orange, the normal orange, then a darker one. Are you understanding? So this second person is mixing that of orange, and the third person will mix what? That of green. Now how do you get your orange? You get your orange by mixing a yellow, a portion of yellow to a portion of red. You get your orange. If you want to get orange, you make use of what? More yellow, less what? Red. Are you understanding? So that is how to get a lighter orange. Coming to green, somebody else is mixing green, which is what? Blue and green. If you mix it the same proportion of yellow to the same proportion of blue, you get a dark what? Green. You make use of what? A light smaller blue added to a larger yellow, you get a lighter green. And all that, do you understand, is being mixed with what? Proportion. You make use of what? Proportion in adding. So you will not go and say, as Suzzy-Mason said, if you add red to yellow, you will have this. Why adding? Consider the proportion. Make sure you take note of the proportion, because if you make a mistake in the proportions, you are getting a different result. You actually get a green color, but probably it can never be that of the same green you are looking for. All of them are shades of green. Are you understanding? Shades of green, shades of oranges, shades of purple. Now, so that's the essence of this class, to make sure that what you keep to note. You see, these are shades of green, orange, then that of purple. Now, so take note of this, apply it in your cake covering skill, and it will help you a lot. It will make you, as in, you will be a pro in combining colors. Things like color marbling. Are you understanding now? Getting a camo color, you understand? Those are not really primary colors. The way they combine them, want to do your marbling and all that, which is a class I'll take you guys on, how to do marbling and all that. So now we have gotten what? The secondary colors from the primary colors by mixing two primary colors to get a secondary color. If you want to get a green, mix yellow and blue. If you want to get orange, red and yellow. If you want to get purple, blue and what? Red, you get purple. Now, since you have gotten what? Your secondary color, we talk of tertiary colors. There are colors that are called tertiary colors. These are colors you get from secondary colors. You get them from secondary colors. Look at them here. You mix you mix two secondary colors, you get what, these colors which are tertiary colors. Now if you keep mixing further, you keep getting other colors. So that is how it is. You can now, it's not limited. So take care of yourself, guys. Bye.